Good morning. Good morning. It's Jodie Fitzgerald here with Hogan. Hogan is kind of hosting my show. Hi, bud. He's such a good boy. Yeah, he's my miracle dog, this one. So it's Jodie Fitzgerald here with my Friday episode of A Dog's View. This is the show where we get to talk about everything dog and the good, the bad, the sad, the frustrating, and find the solutions, talk about the solutions, and from the dog's view. I am a licensed family dog mediator, and I am the CEO and founder of Fitz Your Dog Training. Have you ever said, why doesn't my dog listen to me? My dog doesn't even seem to hear me. There's nothing worse than watching your dog run the opposite way when you're calling them. And my huge fear is always the road, or them running so far they get lost. Just because dogs can run pretty fast, and then depending what they're chasing, right? They can really go quite a distance sometimes. And recall is such a priority for safety, for just so important to have your dog come when you call them. So the first thing I want you to do is to step into the dog's pause, to step into their position, into what's going on, and to realize that when you are calling your dog, especially when your dog is at a distance and interested in doing something else, they might not even hear you at all. If his little ears are facing straight at something, I can't see him too well up there. Sorry, buddy. Here, those little ears are aimed at something and he is listening. He is not, they're going that way. He's not hearing me behind him. It's so hard to be a part of that challenge and try and jump into the dog's world so that they can hear you and listen. And seeing you helps too. So recognizing that some dogs don't even hear you at all. What if you have a bloodhound or some sort of scent hound that has these big ears that are totally made for when a dog is sniffing? All they're doing, the air just circulates these great smells with using their ears to go right to their nose and to their scent, and they're just following that. They're not even going to pay attention to you calling them because they're not even going to hear you. So just being aware that everything out there in the environment and in the genetics of the dog are going to be your biggest challenge. Having that dog finding a way to break like the concentration, to get their attention when they're so focused on whatever it is that they can be sometimes going for with all their might, and you're not even existing anymore. So being aware of the genetics and the environment, the interests and the challenges that you have compared to that environment, because you're not as exciting as that smell or that sound, or something that is just so they can't help it. They're just going to go where they want to, something they want to smell and taste or whatever it is. So so that's the number one thing is realizing, putting yourself in the dog's position. You want to go down? There you go, bud. Putting yourself in the dog's position when you're trying to get their attention. And another point to think about is that what I always recommend is right from day one. Make sure that you are practicing recall. I have some solutions and hacks that I use, and the number one is always, let's go this way right from day one. Get your dog practicing following you. It's just so important. It works so well with every dog I've ever done this with. probably 95%, 90 to 99% of the dogs have come when I practice that right from day one. Come on, let's go this way. You got to make yourself fun. You got to make yourself more interesting and a better thing than whatever it is the dog is looking at. And that just can make a huge difference when you catch that, call saying that. And then the third point I'm going to say is the second the dog looks at you. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that second the dog hesitates or turns and looks at you even a little bit, that microsecond, that mini moment that they look at you. That's your opportunity to say, yes, good job, and say their name again and keep it fun. Because if you're going to get mad when you're calling your dog and if you're going to be like, come here, many dogs are going to be like, I don't think I want to go over there. That doesn't look so fun. And they're going to go the other way. They have no desire. You have to make it encouraging, and you have to make it a good, positive thing. And my dogs, we've always practiced. This is another tip that I will mention is that when we come in the door, they know, come on, let's go this way. And they know we're going to go get a treat, even if it's small. It's making that such a good thing to practice. Recall is just priority. So that's a few tips. And so you kind of understanding why a dog has a challenge of listening to you, and a few tips on how to start getting this recall and response and just that relief of knowing your dog is going to come when you call them. That's a couple solutions. In the Paws and Hearts Club today, I am going to be going over more. I have many more other solutions and ideas and ways to help with recall with your dog. I still want to say it again. It's a number one thing to start from day one for safety, for all sorts of reasons. But you start building that connection and relationship when you are doing this. Come on, let's go this way. I love saying it to dogs. And when you're fun, you can run to get a toy. You can have something. It can be just the best thing for the dog. And you practice, 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 because you always want to practice before this dangerous situation happens. You want to get practiced plan and action known, kind of embedded in the dog, so the dog knows when this is happening, it's going to be good, I'm going to be fun. And I mean, you should see Ginger to this day. We practice it every time, and she always comes. It's so cute, and I love it, and it's worth the effort to practice right from day one. So today in the Paws and Hearts Club, it's my Friday solution and hacks session, and I'm going to be going over that more. Definitely discussing some more other ways to deal with it, solutions, and understanding a little more why of what is going on for the dog when we're trying to get them. It's a challenge, and it is a priority, and it is a common complaint. So I want to help people that are struggling with this. If you are a dog lover, a dog caregiver, a dog walker, or just a dog lover, a foster, please consider joining, because we are getting some great results. It's amazing. I want to help you with your situations, with your concerns, how you are thinking about what you're going through to do on the other platforms here. I have put it in the banner. So please check out the Paws and Hearts Club. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask or message me. Thank you, thank you, thank you for those who have joined me on Instagram, and for those watching the replay, anybody on Facebook and YouTube. I want to help the world to see the dog's view. This is a show that I plan to grow and keep doing every Friday at 9:30. And I'm so excited to be getting this concept and idea of working with dogs and understanding the whys behind their behavior. It's just it's the secret to everything. It's just amazing to when you understand more about dogs, about the different genetics, what the environment is doing to them, how it's affecting them, how the dogs are feeling. It's the self, and what they're learning and how they learn, and how we can help them have a better learning experiences and utilize the environment. It's just amazing the results that we can have. That is the Licensed Family Dog Mediation Program certification that is based on applied ethology. It is a science, and I love it. It's the learning environment, genetics, and self, the legs of the dog. and helping to make them, let them thrive and be dogs in our environment, and prevent people from having to give up their dogs. If you're desperate, if you don't know what to do, this is a great opportunity to join me. I do a one-on-one session. We get 2 Zooms a week, and you get private assistance and help based on your dog. Based on your dog's situation and a plan for you with your dog. So please join the Paws and Hearts Club. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas. Christmas is coming up, and I hope everybody is going to stay safe and have peace and harmony and hope and love for the new year coming. Have a great day, and I will see you soon.